plus output-based group. We have already spent over 23 minutes on this. And that's all for our oral questions today.
議案
Motions. Proposed resolution under the Criminal Procedure Ordinance to approve the Criminal Procedure Witnesses Allowances Amendment Rules 2012. I now call upon the Chief Secretary for Administration to speak and move the motion. Chief Secretary for Administration. Mr. President, I move that the first resolution standing in my name on the agenda be passed. This motion aims to seek the approval of the Legislative Council for the Criminal Procedure Witnesses Allowances Amendment Rules 2012, made by the Criminal Procedure Rules Committee under Section 9B of the Criminal Procedure Ordinance. At present, the maximum allowance payable to ordinary witnesses in criminal proceedings is $360 for each day of attendance or $180 for not exceeding 4 hours of attendance. The maximum allowance for professional or expert witnesses is higher at $2,170 for each day of attendance or $1,085 for not exceeding 4 hours of attendance. Under the adjustment mechanism approved by the Finance Committee of the Legislative Council, changes to the rate of allowance for ordinary witnesses will be made in accordance with the movements in the median monthly earnings of employees (MMEE) in Hong Kong, while those for professional expert witnesses will be made in accordance with the changes in the midpoint salary of a medical and health officer. The Finance Committee also delegated the authority to approve relevant adjustments to the Secretary for Financial Services and Treasury. The existing rates of allowances have been adopted since early 2009. The Judicial Administration has reviewed the rates of allowances earlier this year, taking into account the movements in the MMEE from the second quarter of 2008 to the second quarter of 2012 and the midpoint salary of a medical and health officer from 1st April 2008 to 1st April 2012. The Judicial Administration proposes and the SFST approves to increase the maximum rate of allowance for an ordinary witness from $360 to $410 for each day of attendance and from $180 to $205 for not exceeding 4 hours of attendance. For professional expert witness, the maximum rate of allowance will be increased from $2,170 to $2,355 for each day of attendance and from $1,085 to $1,175 for not exceeding 4 hours of attendance. These adjustments aim to maintain the real value of the rates of allowances to minimize any financial loss suffered by members of the public testifying as witnesses. The Criminal Procedure Witnesses Allowances Amendment Rules 2012 seeks to implement the new rates of allowances. I invite members to approve the resolution. Thank you. And I'll put a question to you, and that is that the motion moved by the CS4A be passed. Does any member wish to speak? And I'll put a question to you as stated. With those in favor, please raise their hands. Those against, please raise their hands. I think the question is agreed by majority of the members present. I declare the motion passed.